Welcome back to Ali's Bespoke Design Service. In this session I am going to show you how to do pattern cutting using the pattern cutting templates that I created in part 1, and I'm actually using this fabric which is from Blendworth Interiors. It's £50 a metre and it's got quite a loose weave and it's perfect for upholstery. First thing you need to do is fold your fabric in half so that the selvaged edges meet. Okay, so some people might be tempted to go in the opposite direction, but you have to make sure that these two selvaged edges meet. The next step is to measure the straight of grain against the selvaged edge. These two must be parallel at the top and at the bottom. When you've measured them, they should be the same. I'm just double checking, and then once you've done that, you can just put in the rest of your pins. The next thing that you need to do is to remember to mark in all of your notches. For the size of the cushions, you need to measure the depth of the cushion, and then for the length, I'm going from this zip notch all the way around to this zip notch, and then I'll add 3 centimetres. In the zip section, I'd measured the side at 7 inches. So what I need to do here is halve that so that I can put the zip through the centre, and then I have to add on 2 centimetres on one side and then another centimetre on the other side. So you just need to work out a little bit of mathematics for that. So I've cut that edge off. I'm now going to cut that centre point, and then I'm going to cut off 1.5 centimetres just on one of these pieces. So I've folded the fabric in half. I know the depth of the cushion was 14 centimetres. So I've folded the fabric. I'm going to measure 7 and I'm going to add 1.5 centimetres, so it'll be 8.5 for my seam allowance, with my seam allowance. So I'm literally just cutting off that small section there. Once you've cut all your pattern pieces, you need to cut your bias binding if you're doing piping. So the way that I do it is you use your set square, put it against the selvaged edge, draw one line in, and then with a metre stick, just draw in the additional line. You know, your fabric for the piping has to be cut on the bias. So I've cut out all my pattern pieces now. I've got all of the pieces for the sides, I've got all the materials I need, the cushions, the piping, which I'm going to cover with the bias binding, and the long continuous zip. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video where I'm going to show you how to construct.